Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm gonna be showing you how to draw chibi eyes. There is honestly a lot of ways of doing or going about it, but one thing I've noticed is that a lot of times is pretty much the main point of those type of eyes is being cute, being big, bubbly, a good amount of reflection. So we'll go ahead and try to draw a few, and hope you guys like the video. Alright, so again, big, and I guess big can be relative to the drawing you're working on. But normally they're pretty big. And then you can just work on the eyelashes, which they're really not hard at all. They're pretty easy to draw. Okay. Alright. The way I started this one's pretty much you just draw like an oval or an X shape for both of the eyes. After that you can begin working on the details of the actual eye. And even this part of the eyes are pretty big. These would be reflection bubbles that you can add onto the drawing. This part with black. Black, as well as the eyelashes. Now let's go ahead and get this part black. Easier way of doing it rather than with a pen. You can use a marker. I'm gonna grab a sheet of papers a bit. Once it bleeds through, it doesn't stain the table. Another thing you can do is have both the same type of black on a thicker tip and one that's pretty much just a lot thinner than the previous one that you can use to add details to the drawing, or colored in sections of the eye, for example in this drawing, that seem to be more challenging. That's one set of eyes that I've seen in a lot of chibi characters. Others there is multiple ways of drawing those type of eyes, not just these ones. Some of them are straight up just like circles. And one thing I've noticed with this type of eyes is that they tend to be pretty, there's a good amount of space between each eye, in between. And I actually have tested a few ways of drawing this type of eyes, and they didn't really look right just because they were a little too close. But just make sure you have a good distance in between those eyes, and they should look good. Chibi eyes are really not that hard to draw. There is these ones. These ones are very, very cute. There is some eyes that look cute and but not as adorable as others. There's some that they're just pretty much bigger, but they retain the same shape as, like, for example, Chibi anime characters like Naruto. They pretty much retain the same shape, but they're just way bigger to make the character look a lot cuter. Another set of eyes is these ones that I'm about to draw here. There's honestly many ways of drawing chibi eyes. There's really not a right or wrong way of going about it. Just because since there's so many, I mean, why would there only be a few ways of drawing them when there's so many characters out there? This this set of eyes are ones that I've seen online a lot, and the eye is winking. Cut that and stick with it here. But yeah, the eyes are winking here. So here, let me just turn the eye down. A lot of times what they do is they just leave the everything pretty much just without detail, and then just like lines to symbolize those details that the character is missing. And then once the eye gets drawn on, it looks a lot better. Oh, actually, let me use a different color here. And I'm drawing this one in this color because it kind of reminds me of the man, I'm spacing out really bad, of the Byakugan from Naruto. I guess it just be a little bit more pale, but it's pretty much similar to that. And as you can tell in the anime as well, they don't have the darker section of the eye, the pupil. Now, some eyes that I have seen, depending on the type of gesture the characters are trying to do, the eyes can just be like just a few lines. Like this. Like this. And then just to make it cute, you can add like a little smile here and blushing marks. And again, these blushing marks can appear anywhere, like in this set of eyes that I did here. You can do the same set of eyes. Like in here, draw the face and then just add blushing marks. Like so. And then we can just color the eye. And as you can tell, it does changes the feel of the actual character or the eyes of it. A lot of them do have this type of blush, other ones just have lines underneath the eyes to represent the blushing, and they're just normally red color or pinkish, like here. Like this. There's some eyes that pretty much just are lines, like this, with the little eye, with this little ball that symbolizes the eye. By the end, again, the eyebrows are pretty much what gives you the sense of what's going on a lot of times. And in this one, you kind of do have those lines that I was talking about, and then just have like a smirk like this. There's some eyes that are slightly still cute, but just again, like I said, more like the real eye of the anime or whatever they're getting it from. And at times like those, they just make it bigger and still hold some detail onto it. And these eyes are like this, and this one I'm just gonna draw one of them just because I don't want this video to be super long, even though it probably already is. But let's see here, like this. I'll just draw the bottom section like this. Again, still trying to be cute or adorable on the eyes, so they add a lot of spots where the light or white spots would be acting like a light reflecting off of the eye. Now to fill in the darker areas or the dark areas rather than using my pen, I'll be using this one just because it lets more ink go out faster than the pen. That way I can just do it faster. This one, let's use this one here. And with this one, what I'm using is pretty much the this color downwards from the black, so you can actually transition a little bit better. And since they're alcohol based, they blend somewhat, not necessarily super awesome, but they do blend a little bit. And obviously for them to blend, you do have to do this process fast, not like what I'm doing right now. Yep, like that. A lot of pretty much eyes. Again, like I said, they're focusing on being cute. That's what Chibi pretty much is. Just cute characters, cute eyes, adorable looking. And a lot of times it's pretty much similar eyes, just the gesture changes the eye, or the gesture the eye shows once the drawing is finished. Right now what I'm gonna do here is try to color in this eyelid that I totally spaced out about doing, and it's bothering me. There it is. Some other set of eyes that I've seen often. Oh, I'm using a marker. are just, again, like this one is just lines, and then just to symbolize crying, they just go like this, just a set of wiggle lines. The mouth, and then you can just draw like little eyebrows going down so that it shows like sadness. Like that. Or even like what they do is to symbolize like the character is about to cry, they just add one little tear, one little adorable tear in each eye. And you just add a little tiny. See what I mean? Earlier, it didn't really look super sad. Once you add the eyebrows, like this. Alright, and there you guys have it. I pretty much decided to color them a little bit in, just so that you guys can tell it looks a lot better. I colored most of them. I didn't color this too, but I colored the rest of them. And again, to color them, what I do use is my big markers. I have the set of 52 big markers, and that's what I use. But yeah, if you guys like the video, if you guys would like to see more, or if you guys just want to tell me what else to draw, just go ahead and comment it on the section down below, and I'll go ahead and draw it for you guys. If you enjoyed my stuff, feel free to go ahead and subscribe, share my stuff, and thank you for watching. Bye.